Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to BK Mathematics, and we are given a problem on the board. This is quadratic equation that we are given. And if this is your first time of you coming across this channel, please make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit from this. Now let's assume that if you came across this question in an exam and you are asked to use the three methods to solve this quadratic equation. Now let's get a look at it and solve this one at a time. Let's say this is our first method that we are going to look. This is our first method. Let's use the first method here. Now we are going to use formula method. Okay? We say by formula method, since we are given x squared plus 7x plus 12, everything becomes 0. Let's say by formula method, we say by using formula method. Let's say by using formula method. Now, the first thing that I have to do here is, we know this is the coordinates of x squared. It is, if you are labeling, this is A, this is P, and this is C. Automatically, we say the value of A becomes 1, the value of P becomes 7, and the value of C becomes 12 respectively. Now, after which, you just need to use the formula now very well. We know the formula stated as x now is equals plus or minus b plus or minus the square root of b square minus 4ac. Everything becomes 2a. So this is the formula that you are going to use to substitute now. Now what are you going to do now? You just need to substitute now. What is b? This gives us 7. This one becomes minus 7 plus or minus the square root of, what is b? This is given as 7. This is 7 square minus 4 times, what is a? A is given as 1 times c is given as 12. Then everything becomes 2 into, and we know a is given as 1. Then after which, it continues from this point. We say minus 7 plus or minus the square root of 7 square. We know 7 times 7 giving you 49 minus 4 times 1, 4 times 12 giving 48. Then everything becomes 2. Okay? Because if you are multiplying 2 times 1 giving you 2. Then we say minus 7 plus or minus the square root of 49 minus 48, it is 1. Okay? Divided by 2. But like we know the square root of 1, it is 1. Then we say minus 7 plus or minus 1 divided by 2. Now let's try to use the two signs. We say our x now then becomes minus 7 plus 1 upon 2. Or it can also be x now becomes 7 minus 7 plus minus 1 upon 2. Okay? You can use the signs one at a time. We first use plus, later you can use minus also. That's why we say all. Then the value of x becomes minus 7 plus 1 giving you minus 6 divided by 2. Or the same thing, the value of x becomes minus 1 minus 7 giving you minus 8 divided by 2. Then the value of x automatically becomes 2 into 6 giving you, this becomes minus 3, or the value of x becomes minus 4 respectively. So these are the two possible values of this quadratic equation that we are given. This is for formula method. Now if we use the other method, we are going to arrive at these two answers also. Now let's use completing square method to see. Let's say this is our second method. We say the second method. Let's say this is our second method. Now if we want to use the second method, we say by completing square method. By completing, we say by completing square method. Now if we want to use this one, since we are given, the question says x squared plus 7x plus 12, everything becomes 0. Now we just need to take everything here to the equal to sign. Then this one becomes x squared becomes, this one becomes plus 7x everything becomes 0 plus 12. That is, we try to collect like term. 12 and 0, they are like. Then we say x square plus 7x, everything becomes 12. Now the next step, let's try to find half of the midterm. Now, if this is half of the midterm, so this might be, because if this one is moving, I'm gonna have minus. Then we say half of midterm. The half of midterm. We say half of midterm. Then this one becomes, we say half multiplying by, what is the midterm there? This is the first term. Remember, this is the first term, second term, and this is the last term. So the midterm is 7. Then we say 7. Okay. Now if you are multiplying, this one becomes 7 upon 2. But since this is difference of 2 square, we just need to square it after that. After you arrive at this answer, you square it also. Then from this point, what I need to do next here is we add this answer that we have from this point. Then we say x square plus this answer that we have now, that is 7 upon 2 raised to the power 2. Everything becomes, since this is minus 12, we say plus this answer that we just have, that is 7 upon 2 raised to the power 2. Then after which we try to simplify this point. Then this one becomes x plus 7 upon 2, everything becomes 2 is equal minus 12 plus. Now if you are simplifying this one, 7 square giving you 49 divided by 2 square giving you 4. Okay, then we say x plus 7 upon 2, everything is equal to 2 is equal. Now if you are simplifying this point, we find our LCM. Then this one becomes 4. 1 into 4 is 4 times. 4 times minus 12 giving you minus 48. So minus 48 plus 49. Then we say x plus 7 upon 2 square, everything becomes minus 48 plus 49 giving you 1 divided by 4. Now if this square is moving to this point, it continues from this point. Now we have x plus 7 upon 2, everything is equal to 2 is equal to 1 upon 4. Now if this square is moving from this point, I'm going to have the square root. Then we have x now plus 7 upon 2 is equal plus or minus the square root of 1 upon 4. Then we know this square root affect these two numbers. Then we have x now plus 7 upon 2 is equal plus or minus the square root of 1, it is 1 divided by the square root of 4, it is 2. Then we have x now becomes, when this plus 7 upon 2 is moving to this other part of the equation, then it becomes minus 7 upon 2 plus or minus 1 upon 2. Then let's use the two signs now for us to have our final answer. We say x now is equal minus 7 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2. Okay, or it can also be as minus 7 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. Then the value of x automatically becomes, if you are simplifying this one, minus 7 plus 1 giving you minus 6 divided by 2, or the value of x becomes minus 8 divided by 2. Then we say x now is equal, 2 goes into 6, minus 3 times, or the value of x also be minus 4 respectively. So these are the two possible values of x using the square method. Okay, now the last method, that is factorization method. Let's try to use the last method. Let's say this is our third method. The third method, remember we are asked to use the three methods to solve this quadratic equation. Now since we are given x square plus 7x plus 12, everything becomes 0. Now if you want to use this factorization method, what I need to do here is just find two numbers which, if you are going to multiply two numbers, you are going to have 12. Adding two numbers, they will give you 3. Automatically it is 3 and 4. Then this one becomes x square plus 3x plus 4x plus 12, everything becomes 0. Then we say we factorize now. Let's group them 2 by 2. Then what is the common factor here is, it is x into x plus 3 plus 4 into the common factor here is x now plus 3 also. Then let's take those that are outside the bracket first, after which we can simplify for us to have our value of x. Then we say x now plus 4 into, since they are the same bracket, we take 1. Everything becomes 0. Now we can say either, because we are also find possible values of x, then we can say either the value of x plus 4 becomes 0. Then if this plus 4 is moving in this other point, automatically the value of x becomes minus 4. Or it can also be the value of x, taking this also, then the value of x becomes minus 3 respectively. So these are the two possible values of x using factorization method. You can see from this point